Scott Whitner and I are out four-wheeling out in northern Michigan. He came up from Ohio, and we set up a couple of Midland radios, these little compact units, and it's been great to keep us in comms while we're traveling around. Whether, you know, if I'm the lead vehicle, I can give him a heads up of what's coming up, like you know, a deep water hole or a bump or something, and then likewise with him. So, not to mention when you're in two different vehicles, it's easier to stay in touch and just keep each other company. But this is the one I've been using right there. We just have to endure recovery number 2. First was pulled out of the swamp, and then we shut the Jeep off, and it didn't want to restart, so it didn't like the water. So I'm gonna ask him again. Hold on. Say again.
The check engine light's on. It's probably just because this thing got its freaking brains rocked.
I know. He's gonna hate me for videoing this, but you know, Toyota's got to win one once in a while. All right, folks, here's another product that I find to be a key essential item for overland camping, and that is good two-way radio communication. And today we're going to look at a couple of products from Midland Radio. First up is a micro mobile two-way radio called the MXT 275. And this little unit here has the head unit mounted in my center console, and then routed up from there up to the dash is the microphone. Microphone has all the controls on it. There aren't any actual controls on the head unit itself, and it's perfect for applications where you don't want to have something mounted on your dash, or you have limited space to mount the head unit. So this was the perfect product for my application, because I didn't want to mount anything up here or on the dash. Just route the headset or the handset from the center console up to the dash, and that's also something I can put back in the center console when I'm not using it. But when we're on the road camping, we've got 2 kids and 2 teenage boys, and they have a tendency to wander off, so it's nice to have them carry a handheld radio like this while we have the base unit here in the truck. So about the base unit, about the MXT 275, like I was saying, all the controls are right here on the handset itself, which allows me to control everything up here. I don't have to reach into the center console. It's got the on-off button here on the top, and it also has the channel button, so you can scroll through the various channels. There are 15 GMRS channels, as well as 8 high-powered repeater channels on this unit. It also has the ability to tune into Noaa weather radio to give you the current forecast in your area.
Winds. At 5 p.m., snow likely. Temperature 27. Northwest wind 6 miles per hour.
Well, it sounds like I've got some pretty darn nice weather in the forecast. You can also hit this button, and it'll scan through all the channels and allow you to pick up any chatter that are on the channels. Standard menu button to scroll through all your settings, and a call button, so anybody on this channel, you can get their attention with a call signal like that. When you are transmitting, you get this red LED lit up, and when you are receiving,
snow is expected to impact the region Tuesday evening into Tuesday night.
You get the green button, or the green light. So we've used this quite a bit, even when we do photography work while we're out doing overland camping, trying to get shots of the truck going through certain obstacles. I'll either have my wife in the truck and I'll be photographing, or vice versa, and it's easy to stay in comms and have the driver be able to put the vehicle right where I want it for a picture. The other item here from Midland Radio is the GXT 1000. This isn't as powerful as this MXT 275, which puts out 15 watts, by the way. This is a 5-watt handheld unit. Also offers great range. It says in the manual, unobstructed, it has a 36-mile range. whereas the MXT has a 50-mile range unobstructed. Realistically, in ideal conditions, you're going to get 10 to 15, partially obstructed, and 5 to 10-mile range when you have several obstructions in between both units. So back to the GXT 1000. This is a nice little handheld unit, very compact, comes with a rechargeable battery. This was a 2-pack, came with this desktop base that you can plug into the wall and charge both of these at the same time. If I remember correctly, it also comes with a car charger, so you can bring this with you on the road. But a lot of the similar features. This actually has 50 different channels. Like I said, you get about an 8-hour runtime with the onboard rechargeable battery, and also has the weather capability.
15 miles per hour. Chance of snow 40%. Wednesday, mostly cloudy. Chance of snow showers in the morning.
Anyhow, so it's going to snow, looks like. And you also have that same call feature, and you can see how it came up on the head unit. So if I was trying to get a hold of either of my boys while they're out in the woods, that would be a good way to do it. So those are two units that we've had a lot of luck with. Very reliable. These are water and splash resistant, the handheld units. I will show you how it mounts in the center console. Okay, so I've got the cord routed into the center console here. And as you open it up, you can see the head unit itself. It has a bracket that mounts. I just use two-sided tape to mount it to the inside of the console. There's the 12-volt power connection right there. And that USB that you see coming out of it is actually charging that flashlight base down there that you can see the red light on. So it actually has a charging port as well. So a nice feature in this truck is always having a fully charged 511 flashlight down there, and good comms with the Midland radios. As we come outside the truck after we just checked out the Midland radio, you can see in the back seat here, actually this is a product from Grayman Tactical where we keep our backup radios, or the handhelds. I ran the antenna wire out the back of the center console, underneath the seat, up the back, and you can see the wire right here going out the window. And I'll show you on the roof here. This is the antenna with a magnetic base. So it gives you a great line of sight on top of the vehicle. And I haven't had any problems with it blowing off. It's a pretty solid magnetic base. So all good stuff from Midland Radio. That's how we do it on the Loadout Room and the Crate Club. Cheers.
Cheers.